One.
And welcome back to the GroceryBoiz Twitch for another episode of the weekly peer review. This time, we got fellow GroceryBoiz members, Hunter, aka Reverend, and Jax, aka SKXLVTOR, or should I say, SKXLVTOR. My babies, what is up? Talk to me.
What's going on, shawty?
So, you guys recently made a new collab with another fellow GroceryBoiz member, aka Phage,
We're
Muerte333.
gonna show that one last, but yeah.
But yeah, that collab is a thing. I'm already talking about it, so we're here. When we're gonna make you guys actually wait till the end to talk about that one or to listen to it. So, since we're making you wait, what we will not make you wait for is the peer review. JT, take us away.
Oh, we are making them wait for that as well. We're playing a SKXLVTOR tune right now. SKXLVTOR Del Chero, and then we're gonna play a Reverend tune, Square, not Tear, and then we're gonna play that tune.
It is Square.
The collab a little later on. But yeah, let's get some Skelly to start this out.
SKXLVTOR.
SKXLVTOR.
fucking love your guns.
Thank you. All those guns are made out of like Del Toro's bases. He sent me like a bar loop, and I made this entire song.
Dude, it's so nice. It's not. It's so nice not having to fucking unmute the goddamn Twitch stream anymore. But yeah, Jax, one thing I really like from you, and it happens is in your spaz out cunt as well. It's your
Oh
that
yeah,
driving half note. Yeah, that driving half note tear out synth. I want you to show me how to make those eventually.
Yeah, and when you show him, show me.
Love masterclass.
Yeah.
Hello.
What's up?
There he
What's
is.
poppin', shawty?
There he is.
I caught the end of that tune, but that was fire. Those guns were heavy. I liked it.
I like those guns because they're like super like detuned sounding. You know what I mean? Like they're not typical at all.
It's like regular tuned, but like with a D in front of it, you know? For demo.
Yeah,
I would
like
have
dick
to
tuned.
agree. Dick tuned. Mad
Dick tune, big dick tune.
All right.
Now, I know I tweeted less square, more tear today, but I'm sorry, and this is my forgiveness right here.
we got some Reverend Square. Let's fucking go. Seance pit.
This is tight.
Second drop's my favorite. It's like more Reverend-y. just it.
Yeah, that fucking sustain was nuts.
Thank you.
You
Yeah,
see
I
how
think you
nervous
said
Hunter
that.
gets when we listen to his music because he's like frantically stretching his little fucking stuffed animal.
Squishy. Yeah, I'm about to give this thing back shots.
That shit was
Anyways,
insane.
Yeah, that shit was
Paul.
tight. Yeah, that was fucking
Yeah, I
sick.
know that.
Also,
Thank you.
is it?
Thank you.
I don't know if turning it down any bit will make it like quieter, too quiet for the Twitch stream though.
Are you streaming it from the Google?
Yeah. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Can you not turn? Oh, it's only like full volume or mute on Google, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, we can't adjust the volume of it.
What about just opening your volume mixer and adjusting it that way manually?
Ooh.
Duh.
Oh yeah.
All right, tech wizard over here. All right, next up we got the man Smileys with a anonymous 1337 dono that said Smileys would look pretty cool in GB.
You can't buy your way in, my guy. At least not with $13.
Just do
How to
it
get it? All you have to do is go to a Sweet Tooth set and twerk your ass off.
That only worked for you.
It's like
Yeah, if you guys want to know how. Yeah, Hunter got into GB because he posted a picture of him throwing ass at one of my sets, and we all really liked it.
It was
so we're like, hey,
it was a really good picture.
Yeah.
it was an amazing picture. Like, how is he not one of us yet?
Yeah. Yeah, up next we got Smiley, Psych Song, Smiled, Final 2.0. Oh, look at the cover art.
The
Oh,
cover
man.
artist.
We're gonna drink to the morning. Drop it like. Swagger stands out to the bar. Let's get the drinks in. The night is still young, so let the madness begin, darling. I said, where's your BB? Fuck that. I don't want your pin. We're gonna drink to the morning. Pass out and do it again. Let's do it again. My swagger stands out to the bar. Let's get the drinks in. Yeah, the night is still young, so let the madness begin, darling. I said, where's your BB? I don't want your pin. Yeah, we're gonna drink to the morning. Yeah. Mike. Swagger stands out.
That's a solid edit.
Yeah, I liked it a lot.
That's really solid. And I definitely think that will get a huge crowd reaction for sure, which is, I'm assuming, why you made it.
For me personally, like, I've heard so many renditions of Psych Song edits, and like, first it was Jowl, then Psych Song became its own thing, and then Psych Song, there we saw the Bile edit of that, you know what I'm saying? And especially with the pass out edit over the fake drop, like Vulgar already did that, So if you're gonna do that again, and this is like paying homage to that, I understand that to a certain degree. It has to be better. It has to be substantially better. So what I'm saying is like this tune's cool, but it's not reaching the same level of iconicness that the Vulgar edit did, which gave new life to an already burnt track. You know. That being said, the what's already there isn't bad. You're just doing yourself a disservice by attaching it to something that's been done a million times. So what I recommend is find a different Vox, make it an original intro, and then just turn this to a full-on original. This does not need to be an edit, you know?
That's exactly what I was gonna say.
Okay.
Like,
yeah, it'll get. Oh, sorry. You can take over, Jax.
No, I was gonna say like because it's a really really cool drop and the fake out's cool, but there's so many renditions of the song, and like Psych Song's one of those like legendary songs where it's hard to touch. So when you do touch it, like you have to either make something iconic, like what Vulgar. I think Versa made the edit, right? The original edit.
I'm not sure who made the edit. Honestly.
Yeah, but anyway, the Vulgar edit, you have to kind of do something like that, or how Nexus has kind of keep upping his every single time that he makes one. You have to like make something extremely crazy. So what I would do is just kind of take the drop with Devin and just make this into a really cool original, because you have like the skeleton there of a cool.
Yeah, like even just like the short little bit that it was, like it's really fucking solid, but like I feel like for like the iconic song that it is, it like really is not as crazy as it should be. And like I mean, it's a good fucking doubling tune if you were gonna do that to it, but also just like compared to some of your other songs, like I feel like just the textures and depth of like the synths and everything wasn't there. Like everything just felt slammed compared to some of the other mixdowns. But yeah, I did really enjoy it.
To summarize, and don't feel bad about this, but when you're doing something like this, you have to ask yourself, why should I, if you're giving me this tune, right? Why should I play this version over Vulgars or over Nexuses or over Tugs? And right now, this isn't giving me a reason, not a bad tune, but make it an original.
All right. Up next, we got the boy Nair, who donated $6.90.
The boy Nair.
I like Nair tunes.
Everyone
likes
Nair tunes. That's a
I like loaded tiny tacos from Jack in the Box.
Yeah. Let's go. All right, Child's Play. I want to give flipping this a try. Wonder what I can make. Flipping your own song? Okay.
I think he means Psych Song.
Oh, okay. It's like
that's what I was gonna say anyway.
All right, Child's Play, Nair.
Yo, you say B-Flow in the chat.
Do I like your little games? I do. Do you want me to complain? And if you break the rules, you lose. Do I like your little games? I do. Do you want me to complain? And if you break the rules, you lose. Do I like your little game?
I really enjoyed that. I really liked the
was tight.
switches. I really liked the switches in it too. I felt like they each hit a different part of my brain for me. And like when I first heard the drop, I was thinking, oh, this would be cool with like a more like deep like a deeper switch or something like that. And you did exactly that. So I thought this was pretty tight.
Like fucking every Nair tune, like what I talk about the most is like texture and like depth to sounds. Like you hit that so fucking well on literally every single one of your songs. Like this is, I just kind of tuned out. Like I felt like I forgot I was reviewing music. Like this just sounds like something that should be done and like on rock.
For real. I was just kind of vibing.
Yeah, straight up. I was thinking about Fortnite racing the whole time.
Fortnite racing, yeah, rock.
I was thinking about Fortnite
You're thinking
racing.
about Fortnite racing because it's a great update and you want to play after stream. Let's be real here.
Okay, fine, but like still, like, you know, I had that tune in my, like, you know, playing while that was in my head and it fit perfectly.
Morgan Freeman?
I don't know, bro. I thought it was funny.
It's great. But sorry, to piggyback off what JT said, the one thing I always find myself admiring about Nair tunes is your use of stereo. Like your understanding of stereo and depth is just unparalleled for everything that's been sent to us. And once again, you've shown us just an absolute masterclass of where things should sound or where things fit in the mix, bringing things front when you need to, having things take a step back when you need to. And I'm going to go out on a limb and say that this is the cleanest mixed UK garage tune I've ever heard. It's a really interesting approach to the genre. I don't know if this is done a lot. I admittedly don't listen to that much garage, but this is a very refreshing take on the genre.
No,
Yeah, it was
I
super
love
dope.
Gary.
Yeah, I
And this is
enjoyed
like-
I enjoyed all of that, especially like at the very, or not the very end, but in the last like half of the tune, you had like these sounds like panning back and forth like from one side to the other, and the way that you did that was really cool.
No, I love garage, and this would like be something that I would totally listen to. I would send this to like Claybrook, honestly. Claybrook would fucking love.
No, 100%. It's funny, we used to have a plug to get songs on Fortnite, but they no longer work at Riot. So
Epic.
next time, or so, yeah,
Epic, yeah.
sorry, they no longer work. They no longer work at Epic. Sorry, guys.
All right. Yeah. No notes.
Yeah, no real feedback. Really, just really good tune.
Fucking perfect as always. But yeah, literally just a treat to hear your tunes. But next up,
Straight
we
up.
got Sloth 7 Sins, who skipped the entire line. They said shh in their message, so I don't know if they want me to say how much they donated. But
Oh yeah. We got a cart. I give that a cart. Golden cart.
oh yeah, that was an easy cart. Easy cart.
Yeah,
for
yeah,
Nair.
Yeah, bet.
Gold cart for Nair. Just collect them at this point. Sloth, Inertia, final.
Inercia. Seven Sins. 7 sins. Sloth. Inertia.
69.
Yeah, that was sick as fuck. I really enjoyed the second drop a lot more than the first drop. I mean, both were sick, don't get me wrong, but the switches going back and forth and like the calm response in the second drop,
Yeah, the
I
flow.
definitely liked it a lot more.
Yeah, the flow on the second drop was way more groovier. Like I could not stop from doing the fucking shoulder fucking shit. So yeah, props to you for that. I do feel like there was a point where like certain sounds were like clashing, like fighting for my attention, and that kind of like made it hard for me to decipher like which part, like which sound I should focus on. But other than that, this tune is super fire, like super vibey. I couldn't stop fucking rocking.
I'm gonna go out and say that the reason that the second drop hit so hard is because it's a second drop, and the way that you have the first drop being more simplistic sets the second drop up to have more shock factor to it. That being said, I do think the second drop is better, but I think it's better because it is the second drop. That being said, I know this is a fucking alias account. Like, look at the font. You put some time into that. Like, you have 69 followers. You have way too good of an understanding of not only flow but mix downs. Like, do I care who you are? Not really. But this is a sick tune nonetheless. I don't care who these aliases are anymore. It's either the tunes are sick or they're not. But this is a sick fucking tune.
The only thing I thought is it might just be me, but I feel like the sub could be loud. Like just like a teeny.
Yeah, no, I feel that as well, but I also feel like most of the songs you've been listening to through Google have been lacking in the sub, so like I'm trying to not judge too hard on that.
Yeah. The Google stream's a little flat. That's why I'm not giving like intense feedback for like sub stuff.
Yeah, that's what I was noticing. Like, it's not crazy, but like, that was the only thing I was gonna touch on. Maybe like overall, just a little bit louder tune. That's also kind of just me liking loud stuff.
Yeah,
you definitely do like loud shit.
Mm-hmm.
He likes it when the waveform's just flat straight across because there's no dynamic range.
You want some brick for a waveform?
I'm trying to be bricked like a Skeletor waveform.
Motherfuckers like plus 30 LUFs.
Jesus Christ.
Excuse me. Yeah, that was all around sick tune.
Yeah, cool tune.
Up next, we got the boy Novasai. Let's go.
This fidget toy I have is so crazy.
Autism in real time.
Autism in real.
Damn, imagine we had stains on too. Go crazy. Oh, what?
What?
The meeting ended.
Oh, is it timed?
I think so. Apparently.
Oh, it's probably like hour intervals or 40 minutes intervals or some shit.
That's crazy. I gotta re-invite all you motherfuckers. All right.
That's crazy.
No, you're not.
No offense, audio.
All right. We'll get this up right now. All right. There's the new link.
Beautifully done.
Well, yeah, Devin. Devin.
Those are my feet.
Yeah, this
Yeah,
is
those
chill.
are-
Devin's not joining the new meeting. He's a fucking
Yeah, you just not gonna join the new meeting, Devin?
Oh shit! Fuck me, my bad. Okay, no, okay. In my defense, yeah, I thought it was just gonna fucking update the link.
He's too busy staring at his
Defense.
background.
Yeah.
Lil Plimpton says Zaza got him in the 5th dimension. I'm trying to be like you, little bro.
Yo. Bunty dum dum bunty dum dum bunty dum dum. Fuck.
All right, let's go. Triforce. No, Nova Psi. Oh fuck.
Welcome to Triforce City.
So many lies can be spoken. Spoken, baby. Every time you play in your games. Give me a reason to say I want to fade away. We can't end it this way. I want we can't end it this way. Our love is fading away. Now give me reasons to stay.
Okay, so bear with me here because I don't know if this is just like the Google stream or not. Two things for me. The mix sounds a little drowned out.
Yeah, exactly.
And also your drums in the drop were super cool. I love like little blippy kicks like that. I think the kick that you have and the kick that's over the clap could be turned down a little bit or even switched like the kick, not the kick that's layered over the clap, can be something a little more like thuddy instead of like beepy, like blippy, like that high end. That's just like a personal opinion, so take that with a grain of salt. And then the snare build, this is also a personal opinion, could be like a little bit deeper and less high end because your drop is like color based, so I think it would just complement it more.
Yeah, no, I agree. I was gonna say like maybe longer tail on the snare too, so it's not as like just like short and ends right there. Something more dramatic to kind of fit with like what you're trying to give off the feeling of the song. And
Yeah,
it feels like a
that's
little
what-
tricky at times. Wait, what were you saying?
Sorry about that. The switch was insane. I thought that was a really cool
Yeah.
switch for this song. It
I thought
added a
the
lot of
switch was super
character.
sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, the Switch was like my favorite part.
Yeah, same. The Switch was my favorite part as well. I think it was super creative,
Yeah,
and it grabbed my attention a lot more than the color-based part did.
But I mean, you gotta
Yeah,
take
the
into
color-based
consideration
part-
that a lot of us don't listen to color based a lot.
Yeah,
Like,
good point.
But to be fair, we've had color-based tunes turned in that have had us fucking floored. You know what I mean?
That's true.
That is true.
I like color based.
That being said, like I love color based. I'm not saying I don't love. Well, I don't love the color based part of the song. It's good. It's not bad. I'm not in love with it. I am in love with the Switch.
Yeah, the Switch is fire.
The color based part to me sounds a tad slammed, and like looking at the wave file, I can see there's not very many dynamics going on. Like even the intro and the bridge are just really, really loud, and I feel like you can do yourself a lot of favors just by giving yourself more headroom to work with. That being said, with the Switch being more simple and less basses going on, you're automatically giving yourself more headroom, so where things just don't sound as like crunched. So yeah, just take a step, take a look at all the levels, and just like adjust levels to give yourself more room to work with in the actual mix. Because I don't think it's a bad mix down. I just think everything is just too loud.
Yeah, exactly. You want to define certain parts instead of just having like everything kind of come together and make up a song.
Oh yeah. What very interesting tune. Yeah, I gotta agree with the Switch part. Like, even if like you took that Switch and fucking made it an entire type song, like that would go hard as fuck.
Yeah, as a Switch, that part really resonated with me.
Yeah,
make like
same.
Make like a Psy VPI or VPI.
VIP. All right, let's go.
Dyslexia.
VPI. I'm calling it. I'm calling it for like that from now on. Yo, you guys want to hear this VPI?
Yeah, fuck VIPs. We out here doing VPIs now.
Dyslexia in real time.
Hey, dude, when you're having sex, is a VIP a variation in position?
All right.
Or variation in pussy. I'm sorry.
Next up, we got Madman with Macabre.
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 I think.
Let's go.
What'd you say? Wait, what did you say first, bro?
Macabre. All right, Macabre.
Holy shit. Mudman.
How is
Madman.
How is it
Fuck.
fucking idiot? Please send on that.
Wait, JT. Something with the Google is definitely off a little bit because it sounds way more washed than the first meeting.
What the fuck? I don't know what to do. So wait, it's just.
Wait, what happened?
All right, tell me if this is.
Paused it, I think.
Like, unless these kids are just low passing the shit out of everything, and maybe they are.
Try listening to it on the Twitch stream instead and see if it sounds better there.
I can't mute the Google Meet.
Mute the tab.
You right?
Smash it up!
Deadass, sounds like what happened. I would like to hear that song again.
Yeah.
That's I think.
Yeah. Fucking there.
Yeah, I was actually fucking with that. I liked that melodic tear out sound. That was interesting.
Okay, I'm just gonna get this out of the way now. Again, there's no way you only have 25 followers. Like, you are someone.
I'm surprised no one's found my alias yet.
I don't care. No one cares. I don't
You
mean,
should
I don't
care.
mean we don't care that. We don't care that. I'm not saying that we don't care about the music. Like, don't use the alias. We just don't care that it's attached to another alias.
It's a big room alias.
That makes sense.
Okay, Hunter, I care. I care for you.
Thank you, Daddy. No one cares about aliases? I care. I fucking care. It's me. I care.
Can we have to talk about aliases? Not that they're bad, but like, even the aliases that I don't care that they're aliases. I just happen to like the music, you know? Or like, I like the music that they happen to be aliases. I don't suddenly like a project because someone puts a mask on. Which is like a really weird thing that keeps happening. Because like, I know most of these kids that are aliases and their original projects just go way more fucking well than I got. And then they'll put on masks. They wouldn't put on masks and suddenly everyone's fucking cares. So maybe
Real
not
life version of like
the fucking Bane meme.
yeah, bro.
I'm not saying that like everyone in the chat needs to do better, but just like Rhythm as a community needs to do so much fucking better because these kids are always sick.
Yes. Hard agree.
And okay, not all of them were always sick. Some of them weren't that sick, and some of them aren't that sick now, but they just have masks and you just stop caring. But either way, they're both bad things that you guys are doing.
Yeah, honestly though, that's why like I really won't make like a genuine alias because like I'd be sick to my stomach if slim chance the alias got bigger than the Reverend project because I really care about the Reverend project. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that feels so bad.
Dude, let's start an alias called Gay Sex in Congress, and then we'll blow up.
This Madman alias though, I enjoy this.
Oh no, I enjoy this too. And Madman and the Sloth, like, there's nothing against you guys. It's just like
He's not an alias.
He's not an alias.
Just started a year ago.
That's
Period.
Impressive for a year ago.
That's impressive as fuck.
Very impressive.
Yeah.
Okay, well if you started a year ago, then why is you only got 25 followers? You gotta start grinding, little nigga. Start hustling. Get that name out there. You too good to be hiding. You too good.
Aw, Clayface. With the dono and the sub.
The Maddox. Brunette, by the way.
Now Madman's got 26 followers.
Let's go.
Yeah, you know, Madman follow too. I thoroughly enjoy this tune. Also, sorry for accusing you of being an alias. It just happens a lot.
Wait, so you ended the meeting?
Every stream. Yeah, I'm just
saying the quality was the same.
Why you gotta put? Wait, don't full government name me on stream. Damn.
I think the quality between like Twitch and the meeting were the same because I was like A/Bing them.
Yeah.
I also did A/B it.
Yeah, I think
I was B-seeing it.
I think Google caught on what we were doing. And they're like, no, you can't do this for free. You have to pay us.
Yeah.
When Hunter says BC, he means before cock.
Why are you giggling like a fucking cartoon chipmunk? All right, we got Clayface up next.
I have no comeback. Like I have nothing to say because you're right.
Ooh, this is. Oh wait, was that you or was that was in camp?
Wait, so are we?
Wait, are we not finishing that song?
What song did you?
No, we did. We played the whole thing.
We listened to it if you were in Twitch.
Oh, in Twitch. Fuck. Okay, my bad.
Yeah, I would like to re-listen to it.
Okay, all right, we're playing. one more
All
time.
right, thank you.
Madman, you get a free wheel because my friends are a little dumb. It's also a little bit my fault, but you know what? I don't care. I'm gonna blame it on them. That explains why you were talking over the entire thing. I was like, this man is rude.
Mr. Producer, smash it up. Smash it. Producer.
It's okay.
That was super tight. Mix definitely needs a little bit of work. Definitely some clashing elements in there. So just make sure you're EQing everything that has like sub frequencies. And when it comes to like your sample selection, I would, especially for the second part, use you when you're doing like slower flows like that, you have to use your elements to make it like super like large, you know what I mean? Because like your drums are like pretty small in there. If you had like a really fat snare, that would complement the overall area surrounding your basses, and it just helps like push the flow a little bit more, and it adds a lot more value to what's going on. So just some technicality things for me on my end.
Yeah, I would say I know you're relatively green into production, but for your end, you do have a good understanding of Terra and the fact that you're able to or not flawlessly, but relatively seamlessly go into a slower BPM like halftime sort of drop. Shows a lot of skill and a lot of potential. I think the main problem I'm having with this tune is besides like the mix sound, like it sounds like it does sound like you low pass the entire tune. But beyond that, it's just it needs more variation and it needs more things breaking up the flow because it does just get very, very repetitive. Like even the coolest part of the song, the switch, halfway through, I was like, all right, absolutely nothing changed. I'm over it, which is a shame because this part's really cool. But you can do something as small as just adding little small elements of change to keep the listener's ears engaged would go a really long way. It could be adding more percussion. It could be adding just different foley in the background, you know? But something needs to change. I would say something small needs to change every 4 bars, but at the very least, every 8 bars, something needs to change.
I can back that up for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Sample selection, big thing.
Yeah, I thought it was really, really cool, really well done. And like, one thing about like BPM changes and lower dubstep, like a lot of like stuff will stick out in that lower BPM rather than like in a higher BPM, like 140 to 150. And you executed that really well. Just like kind of the, like everybody said, the high end was a little muffled.
I thought that was super sick. I enjoyed it, but I agree with everything they said, especially the issues with the mix. It really just sounded drowned out, and I wish it wasn't like that. Because the sound design that you have going and the idea that you have is like actually insane. I think that like the second drop is really, really like it was super creative and unique, and it came out it came out of nowhere. I wasn't expecting that.
Frequency shifter with the 3 subs!
What a legend. Do you got a tune to play, Frequency Rifter?
We also got
I call them frequency shifter. That's my fault.
we got a ton in the donate queue right now. We got Clayface donated 10, Domatix donated 10. Was that who said Noisy Boy? Yeah.
Noisy Boy.
Anonymously donated 10. Forgot to put his name. Spider donated some 690. Let's go. And Frogor. Let's go. Yeah, we got a bunch in the fucking donation queue. But up next, we got Clayface, Bananas, Muteki, and Crew exclusive. Yeah, I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm not gonna try to. You guys are just making fun of me again.
So I think like the coolest thing about this tune, and like something that like I've noticed from your music that I like, is you have like a lot of things layered when it comes to your sound design. Like that sustain, like I heard like three. I could pick out like three different sounds that were a part of that sustain, and like the way that it was rising and going up and down, and like the way everything just like sat in my headphones. Like I that was really cool. I enjoyed that a lot. That was probably my favorite tune from you.
Yeah, so this is by far the most interesting piece of music you've sent us in a long time. Not necessarily saying that the tunes that you sent us in the past haven't been this interesting. It's more the fact that this is the most different tune that I've heard from you, and you show an understanding of, you show a mastery of the understanding of Tear Out and a very aggressive triplet flow song. The first part is very like aggressive, kind of staccato kind of feel, and the sorry, I'm so fucking fried, you guys. But that being said, I know we've been kind of dangling a carrot in front of you, and I've been waiting for that one tune just to be like, all right, this is hit. This is Clayface just taking out his fucking massive clay cock and putting it on the table. And for me personally, I feel like that second drop is it. That second drop is the most attention grabbing, shocking, dope thing you've ever written by far. So for me personally, I'll submit a platinum cart for you. I gotta wait for the rest of the boys to see what they're saying, but like that's what I wanted from you.
I've just been waiting for you to give the platinum card because he's been hanging out like fucking gaming and shit when he's got like the time when he's not producing and shit. He's been like hanging out in Discord and like playing CS and shit with us more often. So I'd definitely be willing to give him the platinum card because this is
Same.
fucking so many times better.
Yeah, this
The
was
original
super
lip that you
clean.
had sent on the original stream, like you'd sent this a few times before. But
Yeah.
this final is fucking perfect.
Yeah, this is. I have no feedback for it. It's a good song.
Yeah, no, yeah, I really don't have anything else to touch on it. Like, there's some like personal stuff, but it's more so just like stuff that I don't like. Like, I don't really like Kick that much, but that's just because I don't like kicks like that. But other
You
than
always
that,
yell
like,
at me with my drums too.
yeah, exactly. That's just how I am. I just don't like boxy kicks. But no, this is fire too. Other than that, like if I ignore my own personal grievances.
So, Clayface, you've been here since day one. Welcome to GB. We'll add you to the chats. You can put the cart in your name if you want, and we'll send you the vocal sample so you can rep as hard as you want, my guy.
Yes, sir.
Let's fucking go.
Gang gang.
Clayface and GB.
That was gas.
Next up, we got who? Domatix with Fizo, Jatoro.
Domatic.
Domatics.
Fuck.
Hey,
What did he say?
Domatix has got that Latin flavor, you know?
Yeah. Doug Dimmadomatics. Fizo.
Yare yare daぜ
Yada yada da da. あれだぜ。やれやれだぜ。
I said a lot of it in chat. I'm not sure if you're reading along, but something about the stabs with the switch. Like, I like how the Jotaro is still kind of doing its thing, but the stabs were just like way too high for me tonally. It just didn't make sense with Jotaro being in the background. It kind of just feels like you made some stabs that you really liked and just kind of haphazardly threw it over Jotaro, you know? That being said, when the switch hits and both the sub and those stabs go down a couple tones or go down in pitch, then it makes more sense. The second drop starts off better. Tonally, everything makes a lot more sense. But then that's when it just stuck out to me that the sub patch itself is just one that does not go with the song. It just really just really stuck out to me. And like, it's one of those things where even if I heard it live, yeah, it would sound gnarly, but like, I just know I would be hyper focused on that sub driving me crazy. Super cool idea. I think it's a couple easy fixes. Make the original sounds lower and find a different sub patch. That's my personal take on this.
I definitely agree with Devin about the sub. I think you could definitely find a better sub that sits better in the mix and is a lot deeper and just complements the song more. And then just my only personal opinion is maybe play with like a different snare or clap. That's just a personal thing though. That's not like Bible. You know what I mean? But yeah, I agree with Devin.
No, yeah, like I agree with everything you guys said. Yeah. It's one of those like tough songs to touch just because it's like such a legendary song. Kind of going back to the psych song, but no, I pretty much agree with everything. Just better sub. Use fucking sub sign, the stock Ableton sub. Like
the idea is
really the idea is fire. Yeah, the idea is super sick.
Yeah, like because when I saw the title, I was like, oh, Jotaro flip. I was like, oh, okay, but like this actually caught my attention.
And the thing is too, like, I like the honesty of you calling it a flip, which means that like it's more of like a quick edit. I get that, but there are things that can make this quick edit go a little better live. All easy fixes though.
Hell yeah. Next up, we got Noisy Boy with Don't Like Playable. Let's go. Let's play.
Is there a cheap?
Probably.
Oh, there is. No, it's not.
It's the first
yeah, is that? I can't tell if that's... Oh, it is.
JT, can you pause it real quick?
Fake niggas fake.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Guys, do you see why I terrorize him so much? Just that exchange right there.
It's so.
I
need you. So easy.
I need you guys to see. We're the real victims here, not him. Anyways, continue.
Fake niggas fake. Fuck nigga, that's that shit I don't like. A snitch, nigga, that's that shit I don't like. A bitch, nigga, that's that shit I don't like. Sneak this that's that shit I don't like. A pop bitch, that shit I don't like. I got a bad bitch, yeah, that bitch right. We smoke dirt all day, all night. You know ratchet, that shit I don't like. You got a fucking county, that bitch alright. Fuck for your bitch, bet she gon' right. So some bitch, yeah, I ain't gon' ice. Just a told and I'm shooting on sight. Fake niggas, fake ways. A fuck nigga, that's that shit I don't like. A snitch nigga, that's that shit I don't like. A bitch nigga, that's that shit I don't like. Sneak this up, that's that shit I don't like. A pop bitch, that shit I don't like. I got a bad bitch, yeah, that bitch right. We smoke dirt all day, all night. You know ratchet, that shit I don't like. You got a fucking county, that bitch alright. Fuck for your bitch, bet she gon' right. So some bitch, yeah, I ain't gon' ice. Just a told and I'm shooting on sight.
Okay, sounded fucking amazing. You're getting really good at rhythm, and your songs are sounding different. I'll keep this short. Sorry, Hunter. Kick
good.
needs more. Maybe I'd like a tighter kick. Clap needs to be more just a actual just a clap. That's it, and then song's done.
I agree. I wasn't fond of the drums, but those corrections I agree with. And then I don't think I'm fond of the Chief Keef vocals with it. I
Yeah.
think if you did like a minimal yet just like a nice minimal rhythm intro, but make it you, because you've sent me some dope songs with pretty
Yeah.
solid
The
intros.
thing is, if you're gonna do that though, like you definitely gotta. I feel like you gotta switch up the first drop a bit, because like it was very high tech, like, and it's a compliment. Like you hit the high tech fucking synth like almost exactly, and like the flow pretty fucking well. But like, I really enjoyed the second drop because it was like your own flow. But I really enjoyed that.
Sorry,
Yeah,
real quick.
so,
If there's gonna be a don't like edit, what I personally would like to see is a don't like remix edit where it has like Chief Keef, Kanye, like fucking I forgot everyone that's on that tune. But like, get like 5 other producers with you, and each producer takes a different rapper's bar and like makes a drop with it. I think that would be really
That'd be
sick.
tight.
That would actually be pretty
Yeah.
tight.
To add to the drums, also turn down your hat. I feel like your hats were like louder than any other than your kick clap.
Yeah, use a softer hat if that makes sense. It
Yeah.
makes sense in my
Or-
brain.
Or at least like faded or something like that. Just take away the transient so your transients on your drums can breathe.
Hell yeah. Yeah, that was a fucking dope song. Noisy Boy always kills it. Next up.
Noisy Boy getting good at rhythm.
Devin, sorry. Next up, we got Frogor with Leapfrog.
God damn it.
Hey, everything's gonna be okay. Everything's gonna be okay. We'll make it through this.
And Frogger, it's not saying you're a bad producer. You're fucking frogs, man.
Sleep frogs.
Frog is a remarkable creature. Let's pretend we're frogs in a pond. It's capable of giant leaps. As it sits still, it's aware of everything around it. Let's breathe slowly, just like a frog. And watch our bellies rise and fall. Like a frog. Here I go! Just like a frog. And watch our bellies rise and fall. Like a frog. Here I go!
So that would have like been so much cooler if it wasn't frog noises, because everything about like the way you went about that tune is actually good. Like the flow is cool, like the structure of it was cool. It was just the frog noises, like different sound design. I would have enjoyed that so much.
I could be wrong, and you could feel free to correct me on this, but I feel like you've been using that synth as a crutch. Maybe I'm in this weird deja vu loop where I feel like I've heard you turn in the same song or something very similar multiple times.
God
It's
damn,
not
Lodian.
bad. Good shit, Lodian. It's not bad to have a signature synth, but when it's the meat and potatoes of the majority of the songs that you start sitting in, it starts to feel a bit repetitive. So when this song started, I was already kind of over it just because it felt like predictable. Like I knew this song sounds exactly like what I would think a Frog Gore song is going to sound like. So I was already kind of over it. And I know that sounds harsh, but I'm comparing you to even producers that are like world famous, like A-tier producers that do the same thing. When I hear something predictable, I'm just over it once it starts, you know? That being said, the first drop, I fucking hate frogs. I'll say it. If you want me to say it, I fucking hate frogs. But the first drop just needs more breakups in the flow. It just gets super repetitive. It just kind of goes on for a long time. And it just kind of feels more like a loop than an actual cohesive drop. The second drop, I do have to commend you for, though. You do a lot better on the second drop of breaking things up and making it feel like less boring. I'm just not crazy on the switch on the second drop. It just sounds a little bland in my opinion. To summarize, I think you need to do some more post processing to make your main synth or make the main synth you're using in a song a little bit more interesting.
Yeah, no, I agree pretty much with everything Devin said. Like, just needs a more interesting synth because like the whole idea is there. Just some more interesting sound design that isn't entirely frog based. Because I feel like this kind of like sound is almost getting like a little overdone. Just like water ass sound design where it's kind of just like wishy washy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Cool tune though.
Yeah. That's like you understand, like, and you've sent in fucking really good songs that weren't fucking super.
Yeah, no, I've heard like really cool stuff from Frog.
I think he just does it to troll us at this point. But up next we got Infra with Infra.
Hey, they going band for band in the subs right now.
Oh my god. Let's go.
Y'all are lit.
Infra. Member only special.
Hold up, hold up. 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 Tell me what you say, pull up. Watch these motherfuckers freak. Watch them say what up, yo, when you see me in the street. Good music in this bitch, now drop that motherfucking beat. Okay. Hold up, hold up. Hold up. Tell me what you say, pull up. Watch these motherfuckers freak. Watch them say what up, yo, when you see me in the street. Good music in this bitch, now drop that motherfucking beat. Hold up, so these niggas can know. I do what they say. I'm standing for all the people who play. So these niggas can know. I do what they say. I'm standing for all. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up.
That was gas.
Yeah, I like that a lot. I think you could dress up the drums a little bit more and kind of make them just literally mainly just said it. Spice up the drum flow. I liked it a lot. Had me dancing.
Yeah, I want to. Oh, sorry. Continue, Hunty.
Oh, my bad. I think this is just a personal opinion. Obviously, I don't know if I'm a big fan of like rap vocals over rhythm. I feel like for me, it's hard for me to get into. I think this would just go crazy maybe without the vocals and just like a really fat sub distortion. That's just a personal opinion, though. Obviously, that's not.
Well, you know the original, right? Insight.
He doesn't know the original, but Jax, I want to see. I want to see if you're gonna say what I'm gonna say.
I felt like just like the square four was a little boring to me. That's what I thought. Like either like could make it more interesting square four or just like give it a better mix down. Kind of like I remember when I was with Devin last, we were in Dallas with Samplifier and him and I were talking about like how much we love like square four with a tear out mix down, and that's what I feel like this song would pop off with. Just like louder sub and kind of a little more interesting square four and just get them like glued together.
Yeah, because the funny thing is Trench originally was tear out with like rhythm post processing and rhythm drums. But now what modern Trench is, it's square four but with tear out post processing. And you know, you can credit that to in fact Samplifier, etc. But the point I was gonna make, and this kind of seems to be the common theme of the night. We've had it with Psych Song, we've had it with Jotaro, and now with Insight. When you're taking a song that's iconic and truly an anthem in the rhythm community,
Yep.
you are competing with so many memories and moments of nostalgia. And if your edit or rendition of that is not like grabbing it by the horns, just kicking it in the fucking testicles, it's not going to be memorable. I feel like because this is an Insight special, I dislike it way more than I would have if it was just an original tune, because I love the original Insight and I love all the Obey, edits there are of it, and VIPs and whatnot. And it's not that it's not bad, it just doesn't compare. And the thing is, like, when you're comparing yourself to Obey, you got to come in swinging, and I feel like this is just played very safe.
Yeah, no, that's why I feel like you could just go with a way more interesting square four and like a better mix down. Then you'll hit that like where it's better than the original. Because right now it's kind of just like teetering on the edge.
All right. Next up, we got a Spider with lettuce tomato poop. Let's fucking go.
Okay.
Wait, what?
Shit sandwich.
Lettuce,
Oh, wow,
tomato,
it's really
poop.
called lettuce tomato poop.
Put a little poop on it. How you doing? I'm gonna do an everything bagel, vegetable cream cheese, and then do a pop of poop right on top. How you doing, man? I'm gonna do an everything bagel, lox, cream cheese, and then I'm gonna do a double poop scoop on top. Do the 2 scoops of poop. How you doing, Mikey? I'm gonna do a bacon, egg, and cheese, and do a smear of poop. Not too much though. Joey, what's the Hershey squirt? Yeah, I'll try it. What's up, boss man? I'm gonna do Italian bread, chicken cutlet, lettuce, tomato, poop, olive oil, and then do a half pint of poop on the side so we can dip the sandwich in the poop.
Yeah, I was gonna agree with you, Devin. That background synth is super fucking cool, but because it's playing throughout like the whole drop, it like lost its novelty. I think if you like took it out and brought it back in, it would make it so much cooler. It would just add that like, it would just make it more ear candy, honestly. But other than that, this is a really cool idea.
One thing I was gonna say is JT could scroll down, just show everybody the bio because it's about a tornado recently hit where Carter lives, and it's a foundation for his city or fund. It's a fund for his city.
Okay.
Yeah, no, like Carter's house was completely destroyed.
Oh shit.
And
Oh shit.
yeah,
Sorry to hear
like
that. Man.
in that picture, that's his chair in somebody's wall.
Oh shit.
Holy
He's
shit.
good now and helping everything, or he's good at everything, and he is safe in getting a new house. But yeah. But other than that, go back to feedback. Sorry. No, I agree entirely with what Devin said. You could either like make like variation of that sound, bring it in different parts, something like that. But other than that, no, it sounds like insane. Mixdown's really, really good.
Yeah, sorry your house got Tupac'd, but I'm glad that like you're safe, most importantly, and you're still making tunes. The low synth that you use is really fucking sick, and I think the one thing that's missing from me is you have the lows really done really well, and you have the highs, But there's just something in the mid range frequency that like there was just an itch that I was waiting to be scratched. Just something super simple. It just could be like a simple dry like quarter note, or maybe even a triplet dry like wop wop wop, like kind of like a Toog-esque style like stab, just to drive the drop a little bit more. But this is really cool though.
Yeah, I thought it was a pretty solid idea.
Yeah, I don't think the centipede needs to be there at all, honestly. Like maybe as an outro into the bridge, like it's just really distracting.
Maybe have it like on the first beat of like every like 2 bars or 4 bars or something. You could do.
You have super like chopped out towards just like
Yeah.
little fucking like one shots of it basically. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Fuck with the flow of it. Yeah. Perfect.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I really fucking enjoyed that song. Like, it was nice to listen to. I wish it was longer, but your house is fucking not together, so I understand. If you can't really work right now.
I think right now he's like staying with a friend and he's safe and everything.
Let's fucking go.
But Spider, if there's anything we can do to help you get the word out for this donation, let us know. I'll share it to all my socials personally. We'll get a GroceryBoiz push behind you. Like, you're not official, but you're still family, and we're here for you, man. Sorry, this like you're handling it extremely well. But if there's anything we can do, like, do not hesitate to ask us. We're here for you, man.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that you use that fucking pic for the album cover is insane.
It's a metal pic, dude.
Yeah. I was about to say that's metal as fuck.
I would buy a shirt with that picture on it, honestly.
Yeah.
Like that
It needs to be
the spider logo over it. Like that would be fucking perfect. All right, next up we got Greg. Donated last stream but took his song down on us. Taste of Death.
Gregory. I really like what you did with the vocal sample and how you made that the main melody. I thought that was really cool, and that like it was super vibey. I enjoyed that, but I agree with Reverend and someone else said that it was like in the intro the drums were like not like I don't know, it sounded quieter than the rest of like the drop. Like the drums in the intro like didn't really like sound that good compared to the drop.
I like the flow of the drums, but I do have to agree the drum samples that you're using themselves could be a little bit more interesting, like more defined or refined. But manually, I'm not doing this right now. My biggest gripe with the tune is I do like the drop a lot. The intro is solid, but I feel like there needs to be something marrying the drop with the intro a little bit more. Because when the drop comes in, it's not bad. It just sounds a tad more random than I would like. I would like to be eased into that more. And I like what you're doing on the second drop with the high pitched, like kind of whistly, long synth. I like the flow of it, but I just think it can be processed a little bit better because it sounds a tad flat right now. So to reiterate, marry the intro and the drop a little bit better. Drums are flat, and that high pitch synth on the last drop is flat.
Yeah, I agree. I feel like just better sample selection, like Kai Hunter said in the chat, in the intro, do you like worlds better. The whole idea overall is really, really cool, but it just needs like a little bit of execution.
Needs a little more TLC, but it's a pretty solid idea.
Exactly.
All right. Next up, we got ODX and Sensate. TP with
Boiz.
Let's go.
I really like the flow. Someone in the chat said that they feel like the kick clap could be a little different, have more transient. I feel like it could have a little bit more of a snap to it. Cause it.
That's what they mean.
Oh well, whatever, nigga. Damn, I'm not musically educated. But yeah, whatever that person said, I agree with them. So shout out to them for saying that in chat. But yeah, cool tune regardless.
Okay, so flow's there. The idea is there. Every layer of this track just sounds flat to me. You know what I mean? Like the synth sound. Oh,
Just
okay.
kick me out.
The drums sound flat. They're not really cutting through, not really punching me. The synths sound kind of flat, not really grabbing my attention. You know what I mean? Like the idea of the song is there. It just feels like it kind of feels like you have this awesome picture, you know, but you have this laminate over it, and the laminate's all like fucked up, you know. So you can kind of see what you're going for, but there's just a lot of haze and like buildup and fog in between, you know, the laminate and the picture. I hope that makes sense.
No, I
That
get
makes
it. I
sense.
get what you're saying.
Yeah.
It kind of circles back to like what I said. Like I see what you're going for, but I felt like some of it didn't match a little bit. And then just like being once again like being careful with that sample selection, making sure like your elements are coming through, and then you're adding like background stuff and Foley that just complements your bases, like helping push the flow forward.
Maybe like some more interesting like fills, just kind of like divert your expectations to like build a more energy throughout the drop, because I felt like when the drop like initially came in, it had like energy, but it just needs to carry that energy longer.
I'll divert
But it has a really
but-
really cool like idea, and the bounce to it is really cool.
Like Manly just said in chat, tidy each layer individually.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hey, Manly, if you're ever down to do a stream when it's fucking correct time for you over there and over here, it'd be a fun stream. Maybe get a couple Aussies on.
Yeah, I would
Yeah,
love to have you,
Disney.
Divinity, Avion. You guys can just run the stream yourselves. Australia takeover. Grocery cunts. Oh, grocery cunt sounds
Grocery
awesome.
cunts.
That does
Manly.
sound awesome.
Manly, since you're in Australia, you need to go into my Tinder account and find me my Australian husband. Thank you.
Wait, Manly, do they have brunettes in Australia?
I would assume.
No brunette,
No, it's only blondes.
Yeah.
Fucking hell, cunt.
only blonde roos. Oh yeah,
Made a
DV8
heart.
too.
all right. Up next, we got Adeptits, Endless Torment.
Adeptus?
Yeah.
Wait, no, I'm not gonna admit it. Never mind.
What are you gonna admit? You can't just. say
Okay,
I'm not
I know
admit
it's I know it's deviate now, but I said divite for the longest time because I can't read.
Yeah, it's probably something I would have done too if I didn't hear it before I saw it. But yeah, I'm bad at shit. Endless Torment, Adeptus.
Yeah, I thought this was a dope tune. I felt like the vocal was really powerful. So something I would have liked to see is when the drop initially hits, just like a really big like first like growl that's just like vicious, something that just like boom, like blows you out of the water, then your flow, and then switch things up a little bit like in the switch in your fills. I think the hi-hat's a little too loud, and then I put other notes in there as well. Nope, that was it.
Stronger like snare transient too. Maybe like a different sample even. To give it like more of a punch in the song. But I pretty much Hunter said. Ideas there though, definitely.
I thought it was really cool, and I also like the horror stabs that you had going on.
I really fucking like the just ambience that you build up in like the intro, the fucking break, and like you're really good about the whole ambience and creating a vibe.
But the real question is, oh, sorry, Juicy.
No, I was just
No, you go.
gonna say,
You go.
I agree with what everyone was saying. Like, if you make those just little tweaks, like, it's gonna be a fucking banger.
Yeah, but the real question is your date impressed?
Shut the fuck up.
He already left.
No, he's here.
No, his date left.
Okay, yo, real quick. I really like the flow. I thought that the sounds are interesting. I would like to hear a little bit more distortion in this. Like, I feel like this tune could be using a little bit more highs. Again, like a lot of the tunes from tonight have just been a little bit flat. You know, like just a little flat. And this song, what it needs, man, it needs that carbonation.
That little bit of fucking crunch, that texture, depth. It just sets the tune
Carbonation.
apart. Carbonation. All right, next up we got our frequency reactor, Riding Dirty Bootleg. V6,
Oh shit, you're
145 BPM.
I'm glad that you're like in charge of this because I forgot this nigga gave us a bunch of money.
All right, Riding Dirty.
Trying to catch me riding dirty. Trying to catch me riding dirty. Trying to catch me riding dirty. Trying to catch me riding dirty. Trying to catch me riding dirty. My music so loud, I'm swinging. They hoping that they gon' catch me riding dirty. Trying to 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 catch me riding dirty.
Yeah, I feel like mixed down like the synth, like your square 4 and your just fucking rhythm is getting a lot better. Like your sound design is getting so much fucking cleaner, but I just wish that synth was like way more in my fucking face and slapping me, kind of like the sub was fucking hitting nice, but like I want that synth way higher. But yeah, I feel like the drums and just all around mixed down needs a little bit of tweaking. But also, like Cam said, the intro as well, like just an actual intro on it would make it.
Yeah, an actual intro
go
would be
hard.
really cool, and then I think just changing the kick and clap in general would do wonders.
Okay, so
But-
you can take this. Oh, sorry. What were you gonna say, Cam?
I was gonna say your sound design has like gotten really good. So yeah, you've definitely improved.
You can take this how you want, but since you've gotten way better, I can stop babying you on feedback now. The synth work, really good. Drums are shit. Sorry. But I do have to tell you that you finally understand what sidechaining is, which is refreshing to hear. So I do have to commend you for that. I would say you've maybe gone too far. Not even maybe. You've definitely gone too far in the opposite direction this time. So now the drums are just punching way harder than your synths and your sub. You are able to get a nice, warmed, round sub in here, which I'm pleased to see. So your synth work and your sub work have gotten way better. You're telling a cohesive story with your drop. And I think this is the first cohesive drop you've actually sent. But that intro, there is none, and you need to work on that. So make an intro that fits with the sub, or sorry, that fits with the drop. Drums are shit. Just get a different sample, make them a little quieter, and you got yourself a better tune. But you've gotten way, way, way better. So if I get meaner to you, it's because I'm seeing you go up a level, and I'm just going to be more real with you, which is the next step of you becoming a better producer. But this is all to say, like, I'm proud of you. You know, I'm proud of the growth.
Yeah, for real. He's been sending tunes in ever since we started this.
Yeah, your phrasing's definitely gotten better since we've sat down and talked. But like JT said, I think JT said it. I would like to see that synth like more in your face and maybe more of like a mid layer with it, or some like back and forth with the synths, like kind of have them talk to each other in like a weird way, like doing pitch shifts or whatever, and just like some more fills maybe, and then more of an intro. But solid work. You're definitely progressing, so keep at it.
Yeah, I agree, all you guys. I was gonna kind of say, like, with this song, you go with the mix either one way. Either you could like kind of go with like keep the heavier drums and make your synth heavier, or you could just make the drums lighter and use different samples that are more attuned to like older rhythm styles instead of like more of tear out style drums. But the bass, the sound design's there. Definitely just needs like more fills between each parts and like more call and response, like Hunter said.
Hell yeah. Oh, shout out Jabari MP3 for subbing with Prime. I got you in that queue.
Real one.
I went to middle school with a Jabari. You're not Jabari from Dodson, are you? The only other black nigga with a white dad? That'd be crazy if you were.
Reunited.
No, because in middle school he was the only other mixed kid, so everyone's like, "Hey, you guys are friends." And we're like, "Oh, okay."
Oh my god. Jackson, does our song drop at midnight EST or midnight location?
It drops in 1 hour, my guy.
In 1 hour.
Do we want to take a second to stream that before it drops?
That's up to you guys. I think, you know what, do the subs and donations, keep going with that, and when it gets closer we'll tease it.
All right. Next up we got Lodian. Shout out Lodian for donating 5 subs.
You should get a secret alias called Nika, and then go back to back, and it'd be Nika Lodian. Not
I
Nika.
literally was about to say that.
Oh my god.
Okay. Spider Paw.
It's just loud.
I feel like this was a solid take on like a Muerte style dubstep song, like orchestral, like dark vibes. I definitely think you need to work on your like your dynamics in your mix. I'm sorry I stutter and say like a lot. I just can't help myself. But yeah, work on your mix down and some of your sample selection. It'd be cool to hear like a really nice sub distortion layer, maybe like in the second drop that just complements everything else. Because you have that high riser like synth in the background. And I just think it would sound cool.
Yeah, no, like I said in the chat, I feel like the main synth is there. It just needs like some EQing, like some EQ TLC, just like brighten up the high ends. Maybe use I use this one plugin called Fresh Air. It's free, and literally it has like super good presets that you can just throw on if you need like a brighter sound. I use them like claps, synths, intros, everything. And then just like bring down the intro a little bit, make it so it can breathe a little more. So it's not just a bunch of like walls of sound happening over and over again. And like Cam said in the chat, it loses impact because of that. But the idea is really cool. I always like the stuff that you do, Lodian.
No, the track is really sick. And, you know, we had this conversation earlier about perceived loudness. And when you, like, if you take a look at that WAV file, your intro should never be that fast. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can't tell where the intro where the intro ends and where the drop starts. And actually, it kind of looks like your intro is louder than your drop at some points. That being said, due to perceived loudness, that causes you to slam your actual drop, and which causes a loss of dynamics. And look, I understand that this is a whip, but this is a feedback stream. So we're going to give you feedback on what's provided to us. You know what I mean? Once you fix all these mix down issues, it'll be an awesome song. So just go layer by layer, bring things down as they need to be. It just doesn't need to be this loud. You know what I mean? Like, actual loudness and perceived loudness are two completely different things. And I feel like that's just been the general theme of the night, is you don't need to slam the limiter for your song to be perceived as loud.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Next up. Oh fuck.
Slots with the 5 gifted. Damn.
Okay, I guess.
I
guess Slots is skipping the line with that.
No
song.
No song this week, just showing
song?
love.
Wow.
Oh.
What the fuck? Love you, Slots. And up next, we got Dienda.
The end of my
Dienda.
dick.
That's literally his. That's why his name is that.
I know.
Yeah.
It's hard enough when you are alone and you've been looking for someone who feels like home. I never thought I'd be without you. You're here by my side. Didn't think I could breathe without you, but I'm doing alright. I'm done with the lies you told me. It's feeling inside, but doesn't seem to go away. Thought that you were here to stay. Remember the nights with no shade. I look in your eyes, you tell me things I'm really. All you do
onesie. Does it come in men?
Oh, I think you come in men enough for all of us.
That had to be for me. That was beautiful.
I mean, I said it in the chat, and I'm sorry to summarize this as crudely as I'm about to summarize it. It's just slammed. Like, it's a great song because everything's slammed.
Mm-hmm.
He just said in chat, it comes out tonight, so we wanted to make some last minute tweaks. So anything you got, let him know.
I would just say maybe like turn down the sub to prevent the slamming.
Mm-hmm.
You could probably shave off some of the low end on the kick as well, like say some of the lower frequencies, because every time that kick hits, it's kind of distorting everything as well. I feel like a lot of the clashing is coming from the lower range frequencies. Like, all the synths are really good. It just feels like you haven't trimmed off the fat of all of them, and you just kind of layered them. So that's that can be why things are maybe sounding louder than they actually are in the mix. Is just have a lot of things hitting in the same frequency range.
Yeah, I agree to that. And I think for that like heavier drop, switch out the drums entirely. I would try to use a completely different kick, like one with a high end, more of a high end on it, and a completely different snare for that.
Yeah, just maybe like use like a more like tighter kick. I feel like throughout the whole song, instead of like a box kick.
That's the word I was looking for.
And then just like I said, just turn down your sub, or if you're pushing your master a little bit, just like balance everything out to get like the loudness you want, but just bring it down and then bring it.
Jax, can you say that last part again?
Just like yeah, I don't know why my mic cuts.
No. It's not your mic. I need you to repeat that because that's the one thing that everyone so far that's turned into tunes can benefit from hearing.
Just like lower everything and turn it up in the master if you want to push it. Like, cause so say for me, I don't push my master, but that's just general like mixing consensus is just bringing stuff down and then you bring it up in the master. If you want it to be squished and like hitting a wall.
There you go. That's it. Bring everything down and then bring out the master. It's not the end all be all, but that'll help a lot of you guys with where you're currently at mix down wise.
All right. Next up, fuck, I'm still flashbanged. We got Mizio, I don't know. Box Cutter remix.
You're still flashbanged?
My entire face is just fucking bright white. All right. Mizio, driving in Montreux. Okay. Let's go.
What are you talking about? Give me my voice. What are you talking about?
I wish they didn't end so abruptly. I was in a groove, but
Yeah, Jesus.
But
Yeah.
That was low key the coolest tune of the night.
Still a whip, but you mix it down as you go. That's very fucking very
I
refreshing.
think a very simple idea, but the simplicity is refreshing and it's executed perfectly. I want everyone to look at the intro on the WAV file, and I want you to look at the drop. There is a clear difference. It is loud, it is very loud, but you are leaving yourself room for dynamics. Everything is hitting exactly how it needs to hit. Your use of panning and fucking atmosphere and stereo imaging is all fantastic. I applaud you. Thank you.
Yeah,
Period.
I don't really have anything to touch on. Maybe like if you depends which way you want to go with like Psy, because you could go like more traditional how this is going, or you could go more towards like Frenchcore where you start using like weirder kicks and stuff like that. So you could try and do something like that. Like there's one plugin called Morph. You could try using that on your kicks. It does some really cool stuff. But other than that, I don't really have any feedback. It's a really cool tune.
Yeah, I know it's just a whip, but I do want it longer. I'd like to
for sure.
see what you do with it and send it back in when we do our next stream, or whenever you get time to work on it and finish it.
Yeah, no, this tune needs to be like 6 minutes long.
Yeah.
No, like unironically, it needs to be like 6 minutes long.
Yeah.
I mean, that's like traditional trance is like 6 to 8 minutes.
Yeah.
And they be playing the whole damn 8 minutes of that song in their sets too.
Yeah, their
Transition
sets
a
are
lot.
like their sets are like minimum like 3 hours, 5 hours.
Let's fucking go. Yeah, beautiful song though.
3 hour set, but only mixed 20 songs.
Literally.
Next up, we got some You Say B flow.
Hey,
Huh?
Daniel.
Let's
Labyrinth
go.
Final V30.
V30, fuck's sake, man. If you tell him if you can't get a song right in 30 tries, you need to fucking kill yourself. I'm just kidding.
Oh, in game. I don't know, man. There's titties on the front page now. I feel like it's free reign now.
Also, just wanted to say, You Say B flow and Infect B2B on YouTube this Sunday. If you guys didn't know about it, you guys better be tuning into that shit. Banana B2B carrot.
Let him cook. Let him cook now. Let him cook. Like that. Come on.
Kick that bass. God damn!
Okay, that last section right there, that was really cool.
This part could be its own song.
I was just gonna say that.
So
yeah, also
I mean,
Devin said in chat, do that drum solo on the drop.
I'm gonna disagree with the guys. Yes, it can be its own drop, but I think you should ditch the intro and bridge that you have, and then put that little outro as the intro and bridge. I think that is infinitely more interesting.
Way more memorable. Sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. The synths are okay, but this is coming from someone who also has a discography filled with songs where the synths are okay. And I feel like I can have a very honest conversation with you about this because me and you depend more on flow than technical sound design. That being said, there is only one part where the flow really, really grabbed my attention, and it's the last part on the second drop. Like I feel it was like the last 8 to 16 bars. That right there, when you had the triplets writing, you had my full attention. The technicality of the synths was not needed on that part. For the rest of the drop, if it's going to be that kind of not necessarily basic, it's just not polished, which is fine. There's personality and there's charm in that. To get away with that, though, and this is what I do, you have to have more interesting drums, way more interesting drums to carry the flow on that. Because you're someone that you're writing these songs not to be flexing on people, but you write them so they make sense in your live sets because you're more of a DJ than a producer. And again, I'm not talking shit. I feel like I can have this conversation with you because I'm in the same fucking boat. That being said, your drums are going to take you a lot farther than your synth work will. So I want to see you coming in with some more interesting percussive flows.
You know, main thing that was just like a big gripe for me is just better kick samples. The snares are there, but they just like in the first drop, it just needs to be louder or just an extra layer or something to make the transient stronger. And just ditch the first drop's kick entirely. Just the second drop's kick, I think, was way better. It's like tighter and nicer sounding, less boxy. And then in the second drop, I would definitely like layer another clap underneath it, like something that's like hitting like 2K range. So it's like something like really thick that brings it out closer to like an ominous type clap.
Now where the little sustain thing gotta go?
Yeah, the sustain thing was just a bit distracting.
Or just like
But
use
it
this
was-
sparingly.
Everything else about
Yeah,
it was fucking
yeah.
perfect. Like, it was so nice, but yeah, that's insane. Like the flow is so fucking good, but that it was just distracting me that tiny bit to where I couldn't
It
like
was very
fucking
distracting.
actually get into it.
And like every time it like would rise, I would just get so distracted by that. but you also said it in the chat yourself. Just more interesting drums would like go miles with this because everything else about this is really cool besides the drums and the sustain.
All right. Next up,
Love you, Daniel.
Yeah, we
fucking
love Banana Man around
love
here.
Daniel.
Yeah,
Like-
love Daniel.
Next up, we got Heaven's Empty with Ceasefire.
Shadows and collide, collecting pieces of your soul tonight. The blood on our hands we pay with sons and wives. Hear me like a deer in headlight beam. I pray you don't waste this time. No. Waking up won't feel so miserable this time.
I have no fucking notes. The chorus, I locked into the lyrics. Where you said like the waking up won't be as painful if you like open up your eyes, something along those lines. I'm like, yeah, this nigga's spitting, dude. Like I completely spaced out. This is the best song of the night by far. To the point where I kind of just want to call this humor rap here and don't want to listen to any more music because nothing's gonna top that.
That was that was
so
good. So good.
Yeah, no, that was gas. That's literally like the type of music I listen to daily.
Period poo. That was fire.
Yeah, that was the best song of the night.
Oh, what the fuck?
I love how I'm not saying that Heaven's Empty did this, but I love how people are always like, "Can I sing songs that aren't EDM in here? I'm scaled." And then whenever we hear a song that's like not dance music, we're like, "Oh my god, this is so fucking refreshing."
It's such like a good like palate cleanser.
Somebody sent us a dono and said react music video, and there's I don't know, is this actually you? Like, it's a bunch of Russian.
I think he's asking us to react to a music video.
Is it?
No.
What you're asking? Do we do that on the stream? Is it? Where's this? Is this actually your music too?
3.7 million views.
3 years ago.
I'm scared.
Are we supposed to listen to this? They paid money.
Okay, yeah, someone. All right, whatever.
We'll see what it is,
Alright,
and then if
alright.
it's heinous, we'll just get rid of it.
Sensei, what hood are you from?
On hood.
Не пробовал shit,
Is that
жизнь
King
на
John?
вкус.
Oh,
Да,
I know.
была стрельба,
Get her.
но не ты жал на спуск. Но не ты жал на спуск. Да, была стрельба, но не ты жал на спуск. Не пробовал shit, жизнь на вкус. Да, была стрельба, но не ты жал на спуск. Но не ты жал на спуск. Да, была стрельба, но не ты жал на спуск. Все это мимо, и поверьте, кто рядом не волки. Ты по признакам мужик, но натурой ты тёлка. Перегар, запотевшие стекла. Вчера ты путал
What is
берега,
this?
сегодня станешь домашним котенком. Слышал, у
There's
тебя
no
есть два
subtitles?
патрона. Уйдешь в один конец, эконом. Заблудшись среди овец, но теленок. Родился так давно, но зеленый. Тут играет R&B с телефона. Исполняет убийц с пеленок.
I mean, I guess he's spitting, but I don't know what he's saying.
Лучше забыть о том Тому. Не пробовал вообще эту жизнь на вкус. Да, была стрельба, но не ты жал на спуск. Но не ты жал на спуск. Да, была стрельба, но не ты жал на
Probably not
спуск.
since Ukraine.
Не пробовал вообще эту жизнь на вкус. Да, была стрельба, но не ты жал на спуск.
I'm also 90% sure this isn't this person's music.
No, it's not.
It's
Не
not.
пробовал
dude.
вообще эту жизнь
Don't
на вкус.
say.
Да, была стрельба, но не ты жал на спуск. Но не ты жал на спуск. Да, была стрельба.
Это как ракеты дальнего действия. На каждого свой бум. Лайф из Москвы, ведь сильнейшего. Я тут без посторонних советов. И что мне делать, и что не вам говорить. Сказал, как отрезал, бей себе в грудь сколько угодно. Но явно не туда полезли. Мы же фиты варим, пусть и на огне медленном. Зато это кухня с доставкой до дивана. Пиздеть и метаться в потемках не стоит. Экспрессом уедешь в отеках не стоит. Зато ты для телок котенок. Зато когда дергать будешь, будет не стрёмно.
And then you kind of look like fucking Borg, bro.
Город на РТШ грубыми местами. Те, что за спиной нам кричат, типа первые. Вы ничто в моем поле зрения.
Не пробовал вообще эту жизнь на вкус. Да, была стрельба, но не ты жал на спуск. Но не ты жал на спуск. Да, была стрельба, но не ты жал на спуск. Не пробовал вообще эту жизнь на вкус. Да, была стрельба, но не ты жал на спуск. Но не ты жал на спуск. Да, была стрельба, но не ты жал на спуск.
I've been reading the lyrics too.
No, same here.
pretty fire.
Banger.
The Russians.
I hope the Russian mob don't like come over to our house and beat the shit out of us because our reaction was
Was that like
what
diversion
they wanted.
I don't know what that was.
Yeah, I'm very. That was interesting. That was definitely a submission.
Yeah. All right. Last two of the night. We got Nox and Jabari. Yeah. All right. Submissions are closed. I don't care if you donate, do whatever the fuck. We're done after this. Old Master V 2.1.4. Actually, I guess we have time for a couple more. But never mind. No, Devin's getting tired and irritable. Two more.
I once had a real name. So long ago, I don't remember. Now I'm called Old Master.
I like the idea. I think the intro needs to be. I think overall the whole mix needs work. The pre-drop was a little too quiet for me, especially how loud your build was. So I think turning down your whole intro, making your build more hype. Those drums have to be switched out. Just go through EQ everything, take out the low ends of your basses, make sure your subs separate layer, and that's about it for me right now.
That's enough. That's about it for me right now.
Sorry.
No, that's
no. I'm gonna agree with everything Hunter said, and that's about it for me right now as well.
Yeah, Hunter. I'm like
he explained it perfectly.
Shut up, Cam. You don't have your camera on. You don't get to say shit.
Oh, I could have just stayed quiet. I typed it in the chat anyway.
Yeah, the idea is there. It just needs some love.
Yeah, just keep making music. Keep working. Keep working.
It's consistency, practice. Yeah. It gets easier as you go along. You learn different techniques and all of that.
Once you figure out like your workflow.
Hell yeah. All right, last of the night, we got Jabari.
Real quick, one thing that can help you out a lot too is when you're working on tunes in your project file, like take a song that you really like and put it in the project file and then use it as a reference and kind of compare what you're doing to the song.
Use
That's
honestly
how I
multiple
learned.
references. Like that's what I do. I use multiple references to find like kind of structure I like, mix I like, sound design I like, stuff like that.
Hell yeah. All right. Jabari. Archaic machine. Hell yeah.
Get that son of a bitch out of my sight. Neutralize the objective.
I had to turn my camera back on to let that fucked. That was tight.
Yeah, that was
longer. Jesus Christ.
That was a really fire tune.
Yeah, no, that was really, really cool. Like the sound designs are really, really neat.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the sound design fucking insane. The mix sound perfect control of distortion.
Perfect control.
Perfect control. The percussion, choice of percussive samples, extremely interesting. The way that you're switching shit out kept my attention the entire time. Like, I hope everyone in chat can learn from what you did. You don't have to change much synth-wise if your percussion is always changing in the background, and you executed that perfectly. And this mixdown was fucking phenomenal. You should be proud of this tune. This was the best bass music tune that we've been sent by a lot.
He says he has a full version if anybody wants.
Yeah, so Jabari, I'm giving you a follow, my guy. That was a fucking pleasant surprise. Please send us
that
more
was
music.
tight.
That was a banger.
Yeah, send me
What
that.
the fuck?
That was tight. I liked it.
That was one of the most fucking creative tunes of the night.
That shit woke me up.
Yeah, like I'm fucking amped again. I kind of want to listen to the "To Die For" song now too.
Oh, I like To Die For. Let's play hers.
Does that get? I don't know what tier the carts are, but does that get one?
Yeah, I'm gonna even though you didn't send.
Oh yeah,
but send honestly, send the full version too. We'll listen to the "To Die For" and then maybe we'll listen to that too.
So Jabari, I'll tell you this: I'm not gonna give you a platinum cart yet, because one, I can't do that by myself. It's a group decision. But if you keep sending us shit like this, you'll be having a cart soon, my guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, email that over. Let's go. All right, "To Die For," Corporate Girl Rhythm, whack, final. Let's go.
Girly pop time.
That is, without a doubt, the most interesting flow you've ever sent us. You've always had very angry, aggressive, stompy music, but I feel like your flows have typically been more straightforward, just gah 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 gah. I'm not saying that it's bad, but the triplets that you have right here have been really fucking cool. Like this is, if I hear this tune, there's gonna be no denying that, like, oh, this is To Die For, this is whack. Like, not that the tune is whack, but that's the name of the fucking song, and that is something that you should be proud of. The second drop, I was not crazy about that. I just do not like sustained basses. I could be traumatized for the whole impending doom thing, but I just feel like sustains as a drop are just kind of a cop out, especially if it's not a sustain that I've never heard before. So I feel like you do a really good job of doing this really interesting, attention grabbing flow. And then you just go to like a really cliche, like dime a dozen drop on the switch. Besides that, the only other gripe I have is I feel like it's just mixed down things. Like everything's slammed. Same thing. Look at the intro. Look at the drop. It's all just it's a brick. I want to hear more dynamics, and I want to hear you bring down. Oh, I'm so fucking fried. You know what I'm fucking saying. Check each level individually. Bring everything down, and then bring the master up. Yes, we do love bricks.
I agree with you.
Love bricks.
Yeah, I was gonna say maybe like in the first drop, in the second drop you don't need as much because it's more like quarter notes, and if they had a stronger transient, it'd be kind of weird. But in the first drop with like the triplet flow, I feel like you could like layer like some high end perk or even like a kick or something like that on the beginning of each of your basses to make them like stand out more in the mix. And then yeah, like sharper snares, like just like kind of Manly said, put a transient shaper on your snare and give it a heavier transient so it really like smacks you in your face.
You want to feel it in your chest.
Mm-hmm.
Your chesticle.
Oh shit,
Yeah.
JT, 10 minutes till song drop. You want to tease it now?
Oh yeah, let's tease that, and then we'll play the fucking Jabari full song, and then we'll call this one a night.
Yeah. So for those who are in here, me, Skeletor, and our homie Phage, all part of GB, we're releasing this tune in about 10 minutes. Comes out everywhere.
Yes.
And yeah, we're really fucking stoked on it.
Where's it signed to?
Oh, it's signed to Sounds of Mayhem.
Let's go.
It's which is actually my first label signing, so I'm really stoked on that.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know that. Congrats.
Big ups.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you.
Curse to Die. Let's fucking go.
More like curse to pie, you fat fuck.
I'm not fat. sounds really crunchy on stream.
Nah, you guys are fucked up for that.
Yeah, that's a good tune. It has a very
That
death,
is a
I like that deathcore sound it's got going
that is a
on.
good song. It was a good tear out song to tear up sounds of mayhem.
It was so funny how that song like came to life too. Like Jackson sent me like this like one weird whip he had that he was like trying like slow shit with, and then I had this like crazy happy accident with the gun, and we sat on it for so long, and then we just decided to beef it up one day, and then got Josh to scream on it, so it worked out really well.
How many happy accidents do you have when you're sitting on something for a long time?
Everything I do is a happy accident.
Literally, Afterburner was a happy accident too with me and Manly, and we sat on it and thought it was a trash song too.
No, I would say he had a happy accident because he sat on something. You know, like.
Oh yeah.
He got
Are you calling me a creamer?
Yeah.
Green team. Green team.
Let's go. All right. Last up, Jabari, Machina, Fool.
Machina?
Machina.
Man,
Machina?
I love when JT pronounces things.
Period.
Machine A, Jabari.
I just had a jarring experience.
Bitch out of my sight. Neutralize the objective.
That was gas pack.
I was expecting
No
like,
words. Love
like
the sound design.
I was almost like expecting like a fucking Space Laces switch up on like the B section of that second drop on the fucking like drums, like a super switch up
Oh,
on those
yeah.
drums.
Totally happened.
That would have
That
been like
switch was
fucking
so
insane.
good.
But yeah, thank you for sending us
That was
the full
perfect.
version.
Perfect mix down. Perfect mix down.
Mm-hmm.
Well, hell yeah. Thank you everyone who joined us tonight. Thanks for the donation, subs, everything. And shout out SKXLVTOR and Reverend for joining us. Everyone go stream
First to
First to
die.
die.
First to Die. Out right
First to
fucking
breathe.
now. It literally just came out fucking 30 seconds ago. But
I think it did.
yeah.
No,
it
literally
sh-
did.
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah.
Let's
Fuck yeah.
fucking go.
That's
All
just
right.
back out.
Hell yeah. Everybody have a good night, and we will see you next
Good night,
time.
guys.
Peace out, y'all.